Hi, it's Charles. I'm from StormWisdom in Phoenix, Arizona. And today I wanted to talk to you about the energy bodies and how you can use them to connect with crystals. So this is something that I do on a regular basis when I'm starting to work with a crystal. If I want to learn more and experience more with a crystal, then when I do my meditation with it, the first thing that I do is I pay attention to which one of my energy bodies I'm actually experiencing the stone in. So when I'm talking about the energy bodies, I'm talking about your spiritual energy body, your mental energy body, emotional energy body, or your physical energy body. So let's just break that down a little bit. The spiritual energy body, if you're working with a crystal, and what you find is that as soon as you start your meditation and starting to relax, that you feel like you're really being brought into the present and into the now, then you're probably working with a stone that primarily works with your spiritual energy body, because that's really the energy center that connects you to higher guidance. So one stone that you might feel that really affects your spiritual energy body is amethyst. It's one of the stones that's most well known for helping you to connect with your higher guidance. So if you're really feeling like you're in the moment and you're in the now while you're working with amethyst, it's probably because it's working with your spiritual energy center. Another way that you might experience this stone is if you start your meditation and all of a sudden you realize that your thoughts have increased, or maybe they've decreased. But if they've increased, they've gotten much more clear. You're focused on particular subjects. You can really start to see how things are coming together. You can organize them and prioritize them easily, even though that's not necessarily the intention of your meditation. What's happening is you're working with a stone or crystal that's stimulating your mental energy body. So a great example of that is citrine. Citrine is a crystal that when you're working with it, a lot of times you'll find that you start to get very crisp and clear thoughts about things that are going on around you. It's something to pay attention to as you're meditating. Another energy body to pay attention to is your emotional energy body. So if all of a sudden you realize that rather than thinking about thoughts or being in the present moment, that all of a sudden you're feeling waves of different emotions. It could be that you're feeling anxiety, or you're feeling peace, or you're feeling joy, or whatever, but you're much more aware of your emotions than, say, your thoughts. Then you're probably working with a stone or crystal that resonates with your emotional energy body. A great example of a stone that works with the energy body, emotional energy body, is rose quartz. And it's a stone that's known for its connection to unconditional love and that sort of thing. So if all of a sudden you're sitting there and you're holding a piece of rose quartz and you find yourself just becoming a lot more aware of your emotions, it's probably the rose quartz helping to support you to make that connection. Another energy body, the final one and the most dense of the energy bodies, is our physical energy body. And if you're working with a stone or crystal and all of a sudden you're aware that you are having sensations, maybe you feel energy moving up your arm from whichever hand you're holding the crystal in, or perhaps the top of your skull begins to tingle, or maybe you're starting to feel goose flesh move up and down your legs. Generally speaking, that's something that's being activated by the crystal, because it works with your physical energy body. Now, the more in tune you are with your physical energy body, the easier it will be for you to interpret what those signals mean. So a good stone to think about this, or an example, would be smoky quartz. Smoky quartz has very much a grounding energy and helps to bring you back in your body. And if you're aware of your body, you can actually feel where it is that it's physically affecting you. And it could be in any one of your energy centers, which is something we'll talk about in another video. So if those are great ways to think about how you connect with stones or crystals. And pay attention when you first start meditating. It's not going to tell you a lot about the crystal, but it's going to tell you how you're relating to the crystal, and from there you can take it to deeper levels. So enjoy your meditation with crystals, and once again, pay attention to those energy bodies. Thanks. This is Charles at StormWisdom, Phoenix, Arizona.